Got it. Hey, you guys, welcome to our sneak peek into coaching. I am so excited you are here with us tonight. My name is Erica Buzzard, and myself and my bestie in the business, Erin Young, are going to be leading this amazing little sneak peek behind the scenes into coaching. So welcome to all of our teammates and fellow coaches who are here, our soul sisters. Welcome to all of our guests and everybody catching this recording. You guys, seriously, this is such a blessing to be able to share this opportunity with you. And all of the coaches can attest to the fact that if somebody would not have shared this blessing with us, our lives would be so completely different. So props to you for showing up tonight or today or whatever day it is in your world. Whenever you're catching this, we're just really, really grateful that you decided to make this a priority. So let me just go ahead and introduce myself, tell you a little bit about my story, and then we're going to dive right into coaching and what the heck coaching is. So I started out as a coach 6 years ago. I was a very busy working mama, high school teacher, had 2 little babies at home. In fact, I was actually working the weekends to supplement my income as well because I was on a very fixed income as a teacher. And I was at this place in my life where something was missing. And I saw this very beautiful, vibrant, full of life woman who was also a teacher, who was also a buddy of mine that I had met at school, and her name is Erin Young. And she was telling me about this awesome workout she was doing and this superfood shake she was drinking, and she was feeling so good, and she was just telling me about it. And I thought, you know what? I want to feel good too. And so after talking for, I think at the time it seemed like a few months, but I'm not exactly sure how long it was, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give it a try. And I said yes to being on my own health and fitness journey. I said yes to making myself a priority. And eventually I said yes to coaching too. And truly that was the smartest decision, the best decision I have made in my entire life. Not only did I benefit from that decision, because when mama gets healthy, everyone gets healthy. I got healthy, my family got healthy, my finances got healthy, the opportunities and blessings in my life were enriched because I said yes. And I will forever be grateful to Erin and to this team for just what we represent. And we truly represent soul sisters, women. We're mostly women. There are some men, but mostly women who have just decided that we want more out of life and we want to do it together. And we have stumbled upon something that has this beautiful opportunity for us to be the women that God has destined for us to be, and we get to do it together. And coaching completely changed my life. At the time when I signed up as a coach, didn't know what it really was. So if you're like saying to me, like, I have no idea what coaching is, Erica, like, what is Beachbody? You are in luck, because I didn't know what it was either when I first signed up. And we hope that after tonight, you have a really good idea of what this is and you feel drawn to it, because it's truly a game changer. And so just to kind of speed forward into my story, there's a lot of little, little tangents I could go off on right here. But what I want you guys to know is that when I first said yes to coaching, it was not something I was looking for. It wasn't anything I thought I had time for. It wasn't something that I had sought out. It was truly an opportunity that came my way, and all I did was step in accordance of the blessing. What the blessing eventually allowed for me was to leave my full-time teaching job and become the mama that I always dreamed of being, the mama who's present, the mama who gets to go to her baby's Valentine's Day parties, the mama who gets to say yes to extracurriculars like gymnastics tonight and travel basketball and travel baseball, and I get to really be that mom that I always dreamed of being. And I truly believe that it is all because I said yes to taking care of myself. I said yes to this community, and I said yes to join a movement, because this is very much a movement, you guys. I said yes to join a movement that's based on principles of women helping women. Women helping women in their fitness, in their well-being, in their spirituality, in their finances, in their homes, in their relationships, in their nutrition, in every way you can think of. We are women helping women. And that at the core is what we represent as a team. So now I kind of want to talk a little bit about what coaching is. Coaches come from all over the U.S. We are a company of people from the United States, from Canada, from the United Kingdom. We are an international company. So if you are from any of those places or know anybody in those places, we absolutely serve people all over those three countries. We are teammates. We're soul sisters. We are people on our own health and fitness journey who partner with a company called Beachbody. And Beachbody is this brilliant health and fitness in-home company that was started over 20 years ago, truly as a way to bring health, fitness, fulfillment into the lives of people. If you've heard of Insanity, P90X, Beachbody On Demand, many of us, you've probably been watching our journey doing Transform 20. We have this amazing superfood shake. We have the performance line. We have so many amazing life-changing products. And so as coaches, we partner with Beachbody, and we also work with people, everyday people, and connect them with these amazing life-changing products that we love, that we say yes to every single day. And it's truly this beautiful ecosystem of change and growth and prosperity and fulfillment. And so we run support groups as a unit, not any of us independently. None of us run groups on our own. We truly invite to groups together. We run groups together. We show up together, and it's just this amazing community and sisterhood of support. And the thing that is really amazing is it's the community. It's the sisterhood. It's this feeling that you're a part of something greater than yourself. But then there's also this ability to be able to serve and to invite your mom, sister. In fact, my sister's on this call. She's a coach on the team. Mom, sister, friend, best friend, next door neighbor, colleague, college roommate, people from church, people from daycare, anyone in your life that you want to bless with this opportunity, you get to invite them along. And so that is at the heart what coaching is. Some people sign up as a coach for their own personal accountability because it's the very best accountability you can get. Some people sign up as a coach so they can take advantage of an amazing discount because it's cheaper to be a coach who uses Beachbody products than it is to be a customer. So there's lots of different reasons why people say yes to coaching, but truly it can be any and everything you want it to be. It can be a part-time side hustle that is just something that is like your play money. We have lots of stay-at-home mamas that are like, I'd like to be able to pay for groceries and not have to ask my husband. Or like me, I was a teacher when I first said yes to this. So anything extra that was coming into my home was a gift from God. My very first paycheck, I remember being able to put Christmas gifts, to not have to put Christmas gifts on my Kohl's card because, Kohl's is like always having sales. So I would always put my Christmas gifts on my Kohl's card. And my very first Christmas as a coach, I was able to pay for Christmas in cash. And that felt amazing. That literally felt like I had just won $1 million because it was something I had never felt before. So coaching can be a side thing. It can be a personal thing, a personal journey thing where you just want an amazing community, or it could truly turn into a full-time income like it has for myself and like it has for Erin. And it has truly allowed me to do all the things I ever wanted to do in life, travel, be my own boss, have a life of freedom, and like I said, be present. I never dreamed this would ever be anything more than just something for myself, but it turned into the greatest gift on earth. And what's so cool about coaching is success in this business. And if you're thinking about, okay, how do you be a successful coach? It's truly measured by the number of hearts you touch. And if the only heart you touch is your own, then that is a priceless gift. If the only heart you touch is yourself and your neighbor and your mom, sister, and friend, then that is a gift. But if you can go even beyond what you can even comprehend right now and make an impact greater than you can even fathom, it's absolutely... It's hard to even imagine the impact that you can have that you haven't even considered. But with coaching, it's absolutely possible. So I'm going to turn it over to Erin. She is going to talk about some of the amazing perks of coaching. And what's so cool is Erin and I, like I said, we were teachers We were pregnant with our babies together. We weren't the best of friends at the time, only because we didn't know each other that well. But over the past 6 years, we have absolutely become the best of friends. And there is nobody that I would want to do this business with more than Erin. She's just an amazing leader and friend, and I just can't wait to hear what she has to share with us.
Hey, you guys. Thanks, Erica. So yeah, I mean, Erica kind of shared a little bit of my story, just kind of the teacher part. So I was a high school English teacher for 14 years, and I started as a coach 7 years ago at the end of February. So that's crazy to me to think about that, because it really does feel like yesterday. And I also still feel like I'm learning something new every single day about myself and about this business. And but I came into this because I wanted to do a program with my coach and drink Shakeology and get it cheaper. Like, that's how I came into this. Like, and it was also attractive to me to be part of a community that was bigger than what I was a part of. It was really attractive to me to be surrounded by positive people who were working on themselves, because every day when I showed up for work, that was so not the case. I mean, I was in education and everybody there is helping other people, but yet it was still kind of a toxic place to be every day. And I felt I was a new mom at the time too, had 2 kids that were 2 and under, and I felt lost. And I'd always been part of teams and groups and in college and high school, and I had nothing any longer other than the teachers that I worked with, and we had great neighbors. Jenny's on here; she's one of our coaches, but I just didn't have anything for me that was filling me up at all. I felt I was like operating on empty. I wasn't thriving in life at all. And I just kept seeing that, like, my coach on Facebook, who was a friend of mine, and like all the girls in her group were thriving. And I just was like, finally, like, okay, like, I'm doing this, but I wanted a discount. And that's how I came into this. And so what happened is I fell in love, and I could not imagine my life without it. And what was so funny is I was so skeptical. Like, I was like, what are you network marketing people, pyramid scheming things? Like, I didn't know what I was talking about, scamming me and putting things on auto ship and just trying to take my money. Like, that's what was going through my head, because I was such in a negative place in life. And I also didn't understand the importance and the value of investing in yourself if you actually want to make changes. Like, I never thought twice about paying $50 a month for a lifetime gym membership that I was never using, because I may use it one of these days, or buying DVDs that went on a shelf and I never used, because Lifetime didn't care if I showed up or not to work out. And Jillian Michaels on my DVD didn't care if I showed up and worked out, but the girls in my group did and my coach did. And so this was the first time in my life that I succeeded at something, because I was a coach and I was in a group, and I decided that I was making an investment, like, in myself. I wasn't going to let it go to waste. And I was bound and determined to lose the 10 pounds that I couldn't lose for 10 years. And it actually happened. Now, it took me longer to finish the program than it should have, but I didn't care. I still finished it. And I was so excited. And I literally was like, okay, like, people need to know about this. And so that's, I have bled Beachbody Blue for 7 years because of that. And so when I decided, man, people need to know about this, that's when my heart was set on fire. And that's why I'm here 7 years later, because I cannot imagine a day without a workout and a shake and a good book in this team. And I can't imagine my life if I would not have said yes. I don't want to imagine my life, because the truth is, and the facts are, that I paid an investment in myself, right? Okay, like, I bought a challenge pack. I bought a program. This was before Beachbody On Demand. I bought a shake, and I joined a challenge group. And that money right there gave me a business that I had the freedom to do anything with. And all I did every month, and as a coach, okay, so your only investment that you make is your own investment in your health. So like your challenge pack, your Shakeology, the products you use, that's what you pay. And then you pay $15.95 a month for a business service fee, which I kind of look at as like a Sam's Club or Costco membership or Fabletics or whatever subscription service you have. But what that's giving you is an opportunity to build a business. So to put it in hindsight, 7 years later, we have a multi-six-figure income business, and I only pay $15.95 a month for it and use my own products and have no inventory and all this kind of stuff. And I think Erica might talk to you about some of those little details. But like, what the heck? like, is that too good to be true? No, this is so real. Like, it's so real. So the most amazing perk and benefit to me is not the income, is not the fact that I turned this room into a home office that used to be like a playroom for my kids. It's the fact that I'm surrounded by the women who invited you tonight. I can't imagine my life without this community and the sisterhood and positive people. Like, everybody, I know a lot of people are like, oh, like, you guys are like rainbows and sunshine all the time. I'm like, yeah, because we take care of ourselves for a living, right? Like, it's my job to like work out and not be perfect by any means. Like, hello, grapes in the wine glass count as a purple fruit container tonight. Okay. Like, we have fun. Like, don't even think, like, we have so much fun. Okay. But like, I can't imagine still being in the toxic circles that I was in had I not stepped out of that and stepped into this one and surrounded myself with people who actually wanted to serve, who wanted to give back, who wanted to live a life of passion, who wanted to make themselves better, who want to have healthier families and homes, who want to have healthier communities. Like, I can't imagine. And so there's so many cool perks, and I think you've probably heard them sprinkled out throughout all of that. But, you know, some of the main things are the community, the tribe, the sisterhood, the fact that you will own a business and get to decide whatever you want to do with it. Do I want to just be on my own journey and rock that? Do I want to just build a part-time business where I have extra money so that I can like pay for some date nights or some designer jeans or to get my nails and hair done without like thinking twice about it? Do I want to take my family to Disney for the very first time and pay for it myself in cash, and then take my dad and my mom, you know, like goals, like I'm able to dream. And I think that's one of the biggest perks, is that this has given me a way to not just say to my husband or to my family or to myself someday, not knowing how, but to be able to say, yes, we can do that. I'm going to work my tail off. And I know how to make it happen. And I'm going to work with my coach, and I'm going to put my head together and learn how to do this. But I'm going to make it happen because I have a way to make it happen now. And so the biggest benefit to me is that you actually have a chance to say yes to yourself and to others in so many ways. But some of the not so dreamy like things are the fact that we all get to go on a cruise in March together. Like, how many people want to go on a cruise in spring break and not really pay for it, right? Earn it. I mean, hello. I mean, I've been able to take my husband on some dream vacations that we would never have been able to do because I change lives every month. And because I invite people to do this with me, and when I say do this with me, get healthy with me, get in shape with me, take care of your life with me, and share it with your sister, share it with your mom, share it with your brother, like whoever. And that's what we get to do. And it is, I do feel like it's a privilege. I feel like it's a blessing. There's absolutely nothing like shady about it at all. Beachbody is one of the most incredible, genuine companies I've ever seen, ever. And they really do have a heart of gold, and their mission is not to make a crap ton of money. Our mission is not either. Our mission is to help people live a healthier, more fulfilling life. And on our team, and on our smaller team within Team Beachbody, we always say this. We always say we believe in others before they believe in themselves. And I feel like that's our number one job as a coach. Let me lock arms with you and help you believe in yourself. You can lose the 10 pounds, the 20 pounds, the 100 pounds, that you can eat more veggies than you do carbs if you need to, you know, that you can build a business, that you can pay off your debt, that you can do whatever your heart desires. That's what we get to do, is believe in other people. And on our team, we do have a lot of really, really successful coaches. We have a lot of people who've been able to build businesses that have brought their families a lot of freedoms. And so with that being said, we also have a lot of incredible experience that you can learn from, a lot of great trainings, we share everything. And that's what's really cool about a perk of being a part of this team. So I'm going to let Erica kind of start to bring us into a close, and she's going to kind of answer some of the questions that you have going on in the back of your head right now, I'm sure, or maybe even some of the what ifs. Okay.
That was awesome. I love that. And I'm so glad that Erin said, we are a team and we share everything, because I'm thinking about you guys who are on the call tonight and catching the recording. And I'm like, you guys understand that our next sneak peek that we do just like this in a couple weeks, you can invite your people to it and share this opportunity with them. Like, it truly is this ecosystem of sharing. We literally share everything. And I think that definitely can be a great segue into some of the misconceptions. And I'm the poster child for the misconceptions connected with coaching, because when I first said yes, I was like, hold on a second, Erin, let's just cover a couple things here before, I sign on the dotted line, which the truth is there's no contract, there's no cancellation, there's no punishment or issue if you decide it's not for you. So that always makes people feel, I think, a lot better, because it's like, I really honestly have nothing to lose. We also have this amazing 30-day money back guarantee. So nothing is set in stone. So these are all just safety nets, I think, that make people feel like, okay, I'm not getting tied up in this situation that I don't necessarily want to be in. But I remember when Erin invited me along and I said, I get Mexican every Friday and I drink a margarita every Friday and I eat queso. So if this is going to be a deal breaker, because I had this idea that if I was going to be a coach, I had to be perfect and that I had to follow the nutrition plan and I could never eat cookies. And I'm like, girl, I eat cookies, and she's like, no. We're just people on a journey. And that journey is not about perfection. It's not about being an after. It's not about having a beach body, which, we always talk about that name. We probably could have come up with something a little bit better, but it's not about being an end result. It's truly just us on this journey together. And in fact, the person on the journey is so much more relatable than, the super fit, after story that nobody can relate to, because everybody can relate to the journey. So you don't have to be an after. You don't have to be a fitness expert. You don't have to have any experience in fitness at all. You don't even necessarily have to consider yourself to be an athlete. That's not required at all. We are seriously just people trying to take care of ourselves. And that's the beauty of it all. There's no cookie cutter coach. You don't have to be a social media pro. I started out with 200 friends on Facebook. I shared this on social media the other day, and my sister literally had to beg me to sign up for MySpace. You guys remember MySpace? She was like, please, because she lived in Florida and it was a way for us to communicate, and she had to twist my arm. And so all the skills that are required to grow a big following, if that's what you desire, are learned. Okay. So you don't have to worry about knowing about social media. You don't have to worry about, posting every day or showing up the exact same way that your coach does or the person who invited you here. Not at all. You get to make your own way. And you also get to learn as you go. None of us were social media experts at all when we first started. We learned as we went. Like Erin said, there's not a big upfront investment. The only investment is investing in yourself, in Beachbody On Demand or Transform 20, Superfood Shake, or the Performance Line, unless you want to try both, which I highly recommend. It's just investing in yourself. Okay. So literally you can open a multi-million-dollar potential business for just taking care of yourself. It's really incredible. You don't have to create the programs, create the plans. You don't have to create the content for what you see us sharing about our fitness programs and products. It's all created by the experts for us. So yay, you don't have to be an expert. I just love that part of it, because I'm like, oh, okay. Whew, now I can take a deep breath here, because I don't know all there is to know. Let the experts do their job. But yeah, we get to partner with Beachbody and use these amazing, amazing tools and programs and products. You don't have to figure it out on your own. Like Erin said, we are a team. We are a unit. We do this together. We love that part of it. And we will continue to make that a pillar in our team and in our business. You don't have to bug your friends. You don't actually have to sell and be salesy whatsoever. We like to say we are simply sharing our journey. We can never force anybody to do anything they want to do, right? We're all adults here. We're all grown-ups. We're here because we choose to be here. In any area of life, it's not about forcing people to do things they don't want to do. We truly work with those who want to be a part of this. Okay. We don't chase people down. We're not like vomiting Beachbody all over people. We truly are sharing our journey. And if people want to join us, we want them to join us. We're here to welcome them with open arms. All right. And it's truly become this amazing ability for us to, like Erin said, serve, to be this vessel of hope and opportunity, and to give ourselves a raise, to give ourselves a boost emotionally, spiritually, inside and out. And so we are just so over the moon excited that you guys gave us the opportunity to share this, because it is our mission ever since we were exposed to this opportunity, and it's completely transformed our lives in these past 6 and 7 years. We are committed to sharing it, because what if somebody wouldn't have shared it with us? Like, it truly makes me cry, because it has been that big of a blessing in our lives. So next we're going to hear from Erin. She's going to tell you the next steps and let you know, okay, all right, this sounds cool. Now what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So we hope that we've answered, any questions or thoughts that you've been wondering. If you want to chat, if you want to add any questions that you have in the chat box, we can totally answer those for you, or Erica can type an answer, another coach on the call can, because we want to make sure that everything's kind of been cleared up for you. But the next step is to reach out to the coach who invited you and let them know what your decision is, or ask them some of those additional questions that you have. But moving forward, I just feel like you have 2 options. And because I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to be a part of this, so I'm going to give you those 2 options. Okay, so assuming that you feel the same way, the first option is to join us and to just be on your journey. And just is I don't mean to downplay that, but to say, yeah, I need to work on me. I need to start using these products. I need Beachbody On Demand in my life. I know I need Shakeology in my life. I need that in my life. And so, but I need to be on my journey first. Okay. And then the next option, so that would be option number 1. The next option would be like, you know what? I need to be on this journey, but I also have some friends in mind that I think it would be really cool to bring them on the journey with me. Because when you bring friends on the journey with you, your accountability is going to soar. You're also going to be able to cover your own initial costs, because then they're going to become a part of your team. And you guys are all, no matter what choice you make today, you're going to be able to join our accountability groups. You're going to be able to join our team. You're going to be kept in on what's going on and in our trainings, and you're going to get to be a part of, our team calls and our culture. You're going to be a part of this positivity. So no matter what you decide, you'll become a part of that. But option number 2 is going to allow you to say, okay, I want to do this, but I want to bring my friends with me because I think this is really cool. And so you just need to tell your coach which one, number 1 or number 2. And then they're going to ask you some questions and make sure you get set up the right way. And you get the right products, you pick the right path, the right wellness package, the right one that's for you, that's going to get you all set up and squared away. Because there's so many different options and it's really cool. But they'll personalize it for you. Okay? So we're so incredibly grateful that you gave us your time tonight. Also that you're watching this recording. Erica and I, it's one of our favorite things to do to talk about this, because it really has changed our lives. And we believe in it so much, and we love our team so much. And we want you to feel this and be a part of it as well. And so we hope to see you welcomed on the team page, because that's what's going to happen once you join. Okay, you guys, so thank you so much. I'm going to stop the recording, and then we'll see if there's anything in the chat box too. Okay, so thank you.